Welcome to Friday, the 20th of October, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobby, whatever it is they're interested in doing. They want to share that knowledge and experience to help other people and get paid doing it. And I was on a podcast interview this morning with a person, an expert out in Los Angeles in Southern California. She's in the body, mind, brain specialty area. And she was interviewing me about my online business and how it is I've been able to grow my business and, what were the key things that would help her audience. She was also very graceful about helping me promote my launch that's coming up next week, but more about that later. For me, this was fantastic because the opportunity we have today to be able to share what we do with people all around the world is just huge. Whether it's on a podcast interview today, or whether it's just doing a live like this, or it's creating content on social media generally, what an opportunity we have. And I think it's so important that we do share what we're doing. We do share our story. We do share the message, the lessons we've learned, because I believe that the message we've got from life experiences and our knowledge is more valuable than ever we could imagine. And sharing that with this lady on a podcast, it brought back a lot of memories for me because if you know my story, I lived for 2 years when I was in the corporate world in Los Angeles, some really great memories living in Santa Monica. So if any of you have ever been to Los Angeles, or maybe you're watching this video and you are from Southern California, what a wonderful place it is and brought back a lot of memories. But I think for me, building an online business, very different to, well, there are similarities, but I think it calls on different things within you when you're building an online business. I think one thing is really key, and I was talking about this on the live or the podcast interview, was that really understanding why you want to do it. I see so many people today and they're building online business, or they're getting online and they're doing it because there's a material gain, which is, making money, which that there's a huge opportunity to do that. But I think those people that are driven by that first and foremost are not going to be around for very long. They make some money and then they leave. I think that's to be something deeper than that. And for me, it's always going to be why. Why is it you're doing what it is you do? Why are you building an online business? So talked a lot about that, my story, my message, why I feel that it's important people in a 9-to-5 job really take time to reflect about what they're doing, because that's what I did. Because what you don't want to do is get to the end of your life and you look back and you do it with an element of regret. You spent too much time working in a job. For a lot of people, they don't really enjoy. The statistics are out there every single day. Like, there's been one done by Gallup, literally, like in the last week. And it said, I think if somebody read this for the first time, they would be, they would be bowled over. But I see these constantly, like it said, 67% of all Australians today are unhappy in the work they're in. Like, that is incredible. I know those stats because I see them a lot, but could you imagine spending 40 years of your life working in something that you don't enjoy doing? Like, that's not what life is about. So we talked a lot about that, because the lesson that I've learned is that actually when you do come out of a 9-to-5 job, you start sharing your story, your message, you help other people with what you already know, that it's really more valuable than ever you can imagine. And you can really enjoy it. Yes, you can make a lucrative lifestyle around it as well, but helping other people is just huge. So when I was then asked, what were the things that really has helped me, it came back to what I talked about yesterday. And thanks to everybody for the DMs. I think my live went down towards the end. I think it was a tech failure. Anyway, I was talking about my meds yesterday, which is, I believe, the cornerstone of my online business, or at least me in my online business, because we can learn the strategies, we can learn the tactics, we can learn the new hacks, we can learn about the new algorithms, we can learn about AI. But at the end of the day, the success of you online on the long term will always come down to your mindset. Nothing will compete with it. Nothing will compete. And your mindset will decide whether or not you want to do this and really, really do it. Or your mindset will say, no, you need to stay in your comfort zone. you don't need to do these lives. You don't need to get out there. You do not need to share your content online. There's no judgment around that. It's just that your mindset is taking control of you and decides what you do rather than you taking control of it. And my real habits around controlling my mindset have been around my meds, meditation, exercise, and exercise, not just physical exercise, mental, managing what you're thinking, managing those thoughts, as well as, the emotions. So that kind of exercising of the mental, emotional, and that physical exercise, really important. And D is diets in meds, and then S is sleep, getting at least 7 to 8 hours sleep every single day. And that has really been so helpful for me in building my online business, because I do truly believe it. 80 to 90% of the people that succeed online, it's not about the strategies and the tactics and the latest hacks. Long term, it's about your mindset. Absolutely 100% belief in that. So hopefully that's been helpful. Just share that with you today, wherever you are in the world. If you are interested in coming into my live campaign, I'm going to teach 3 big things next week about how it is you can leave a 9-to-5 and get online and build a business you really love. Number 1, finding that thing, your business idea that you could put online. Number 2, how it is you could build out a very simple but lucrative business model online. And number 3, I'm going to talk about how it is you can build out a successful online course. If you want to be part of that, there'll be a link below, and I look forward to seeing you in that. And in the meantime, have a great weekend, and I look forward to talking to you on Monday. Bye-bye.